Hi, I'm Anders and I'm gonna guide you through a 50-minute yoga flow today. Being as it's Sunday, it's a very calm and chill flow. Hopefully you have a bit of muscle ache from the past week with Retreat Yourself. So we're just gonna be taking it slow today. We're concentrating on opening the chest and on stretching the legs, and the theme of today's flow is contentment, which I chose as I think we're in a time now where it's quite easy to wish that you were with a friend or wish that you were on that holiday that you had planned, and hopefully this flow will just make you realize that it's okay to be at home right now and just be content with where you are without wishing to be somewhere else. I hope you enjoy this flow. It's a bit noisy around here, so I'm gonna make a voiceover and then put that over the video. And of course, take a child's pose or any other relaxing pose if you ever need to take an extra breath or just a break. That's absolutely fine, and make sure to listen to what your body needs and to not push yourself over your limits. I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for joining. We're going to start in child's pose. You can have your knees together or wide apart, folding your body over your legs. You can stretch your arms out in front of you, or if you'd like, you can have them by your side. This is a resting pose, so by all means, make sure you're comfortable. And if this position isn't comfortable for you, feel free to take any other rest pose. Taking a big inhale through the nose and a gentle exhale through the mouth. Just taking a moment to be fully present on your mat, and just taking a moment to notice how you feel physically and mentally without judgment. Today's theme is Santosha, contentment. Contentment is about feeling at ease and at peace with yourself, embracing life exactly as it is. I will guide you through a sequence to help you focus your attention on being content with wherever you are in every pose, without comparing yourself to your own expectations and goals. Throughout the practice, I will give the option to close the eyes so you are able to bring your attention inwards and focus on how you feel in the pose without being distracted. With that being said, keeping the eyes closed, I'd like to set today's intention. May I and all beings be content and at ease no matter where life takes me. Slowly roll yourself up to a seated position. Place your hands wherever they're comfortable, on your knees or maybe your thighs. And on your inhale, open your chest and bring your gaze up, and exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch your back, lifting your chest. And on your exhale, round the spine, bringing your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, round, round, round. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, bring your navel close to your spine. Following the breath, begin to move your upper body in circles or in any movements that feel good. You can make the movements small, or you can make them big, just doing whatever feels right. I'm going to guide you through a breathing technique called Nadi Sodhana. This brings you into balance by clearing the energy channels on both sides of the body. We'll begin by taking 3 deep breaths, full inhales and slow, gentle exhales. This breathing technique reduces any stress and anxiety you may be holding, releasing the toxins in your body. So taking your right hand, you're going to bend your index finger and your middle finger, and you're going to use your thumb to block your right nostril and your ring finger to block your left. So to begin, block your right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. Then inhale through the left, close the left nostril, let go of the right, and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, block your nose, open your left, and exhale through your left. That was one round, and we're going to do a total of 5. So inhale through your left, close, and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, close, and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, and exhale through the right. Inhale, close, and exhale through the left. Big inhale through the left, and exhale through your right nostril. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through the left and exhale through the right. Inhale and exhale. Doing one more on your own pace. And ending with exhaling through the left nose. Take 3 full breaths, directing your breath to your stomach area, feeling how you extend and how you contract with the exhales. And just notice if you feel any difference. If your breaths have slowed down and become deeper. Now coming back to your mat, come to all fours, your shoulders above the wrists and your hips above your knees. On your inhale, shift your weight forward, and exhale, bring yourself down to the mat. Extend your right arm to your side, palm facing down. Lift your left fingertips up and bring your left leg up and over. This is a nice stretch for your right shoulder. It can be quite intense, so try to find ease in this position. Feel free to have your left leg stretched on top of your right if that feels better. And just feeling the twist in your spine. Try to breathe into the sensation in your shoulder. And if space allows, bend the other knee too. Both knees pointing towards the sky. Slowly roll back over for the other side. Look towards your right, stretch your left arm to the side, and bring your right leg up and over to stretch the left shoulder. Relax the head towards the earth. This pose is a good way to practice being content with all feelings and sensations you might get, however intense they may be. Just try to breathe through it. Slowly roll back over onto your stomach. Bring your hands by your side, lift your knees off the ground, roll your shoulders back, and on your inhale, lift your chest off the floor for a baby cobra, and exhale, come down. Going for one more, inhale, lift the chest off the mat, and exhale, release down. Tuck your toes and bring your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog of this practice. This pose is kind of like an upside down V, and the purpose of this pose is to find length in the spine. So if you need a little bit of extra space to stretch your back, feel free to bend the knees slightly. You can walk your dog, bending one knee at a time, or you can shake your head yes and no, just getting comfortable in this pose. Bend the knees and slowly and mindfully begin to walk to the top of your mat. Grab hold of opposite elbows, and following the rhythm of your breath, you can begin to swing from side to side, and feel how with every exhale you come a little bit lower towards your mat. Slowly release your arms, bend your knees, and begin to roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. On a big inhale, lift your arms all the way up to the sky, and on your exhale, release, letting your arms swing by your side and bending the knees. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, release. Doing 3 more at your own pace. Inhale up, and exhale, release. Feeling how you release any tension you're holding. Just surrendering to this movement. When you're ready, bring your hands to your heart space. If Ujjayi is part of your practice, then this is a good moment to incorporate it. If you're unfamiliar with the Ujjayi breath, take an inhale through the nose, and when you exhale, open the mouth and breathe out as if you were to fog a mirror, making that slight hissing sound in the back of your throat. This time, when you do it again, when you exhale, do the same thing, but with your mouth closed, still having that slight contraction in the back of your throat. This is the Ujjayi breath, ocean breath.
Cherish this breath. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone.
Take a moment to contemplate what you're grateful for, what you appreciate, even if it's the most simple things, not taking them for granted. Inhale, bring your arms up to the sky for upward salute, and exhale, bend your arms no more than 90 degrees, lifting the chest. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your back and halfway lift. And exhale, step back into your high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forwards. And exhale, slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest off the floor. And exhale, tuck your toes and step back into your downward facing dog. Notice if you still activated your Ujjayi breath here. Step or walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, come up for halfway lift, lengthening your spine. And exhale, forwards fold. Inhale, upward salute, reach your hands up to the sky. And exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. And exhale, bend your arms, lifting that chest up. Inhale, reach your arms back up. And exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, place your hands on the mat, step back into your high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forwards. And exhale, bring your knees down to the ground and lower yourself down. Rolling the shoulders back, come up on your inhale for baby cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes and come into your downward facing dog. Take one deep breath here. And then bending the knees, walk or step to your front of your mat. On your inhale, come up for halfway lift, lengthening the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up for upward salute. And exhale, hands to heart. Last sun A. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, cactus arms. Bend your arms, lift your chest. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back into your high plank. Now we're going to do 3 push-ups, so feel free to stay in your plank, or if you'd like, you can lower your knees down onto the mat. On your inhale, shift your weight forwards, and on your exhale, bend your arms. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, come down. Inhale, up, and exhale, lower down and hold for 1 breath, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up for baby cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes and come back into your downward facing dog. Feel free to walk your dog, or you can find a moment of stillness here if you'd like. Remembering to lengthen the back. And maybe you've noticed that you've lost your Ujjayi breath and want to find it again. Inhale, bend the knees. Step, walk or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms upward, salute. And exhale, release your arms by your side. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, starting with your head, begin to lower, following by vertebra, coming into your forward fold as slowly as you can, feeling how you become heavier and heavier, and how gravity is pulling you down. Once you've come down, on your inhale, come for a halfway lift, and then exhale, step your left leg back and bring your knee down to the ground for your low lunge. On your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart space. Circle your arms around your body, bringing them to your lower back. Root the pelvis down as you lift your chest up. You can either keep your hands where they are, or if you'd like, you can bring your left hand to the back of your head and let your head rest in your hand, bringing your right hand either to the floor or the front of your knee. And just feel how you feel supported in this pose, and see if you can feel a sense of contentment here, being fully present. Slowly let go, and exhale, come for a forward fold, pulling your hips back, lengthening your front leg, come into your half split. Take a big inhale here, and exhale, release. Then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, lean the upper body to the right, feeling a stretch in your outer hip. Take one deep breath in here, and exhale. Then inhale, come back to center, and exhale, forwards. Walk yourself back into your low lunge, tuck your back toes, and step back into your downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward into your plank, and on your exhale, lower your knees to the ground, and then your chest and your chin to the earth for a salute with 8 limbs, feeling the points of contact with earth. And then inhale, come into your baby cobra, and exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Take one big breath here. And then mindfully begin to walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, step your right leg back. Place your knee on the ground, and inhale, push off your foot and rise, reaching your fingers up to the sky. Bring your hands together at the heart space. Circle your arms around, bringing them to support your lower back. And then root your pelvis down as you lift your chest up. Again, you have the option to keep your arms here, or if you'd like, you can bring your right hand to the back of your head, placing your left hand on the floor or on your front knee. Lifting and opening your chest for a nice back bend. And again, feeling that support in the pose and contentment. Take one more inhale here, and then exhale, slowly lower your hands to the ground, forward fold. Then pulling your hips back, come into your half split. Take one big inhale here, and exhale, see if you can come a bit lower. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, lean the upper body to the left, and see how the stretch changes in your leg. Take one breath here, trying to release as you exhale. And then inhale, lengthen, and come back to center, and exhale, fold forwards. Walk yourself back into your low lunge. Place your hands on the mat, tuck your back toe, and come back into your downward facing dog. Then on your inhale, shift your weight forwards into a plank, and exhale, lower your knees to the ground, and then your chest and your chin to the earth for a salute with 8 limbs. And then inhale, shift yourself into baby cobra, and exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Slowly begin to walk your hands to the back of your mat. Then on your inhale, come halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, drop your hands by your side. Walk to the top of your mat. Take one inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, again starting with the head. Begin to bring your upper body to a forward fold. Lowering down vertebra by vertebra and feeling how you get heavier the lower you go. Inhale, come for a halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back and place your knee on the floor for low lunge. On your inhale, lift your arm to the sky. And exhale, interlace your hands and place them behind your head. On your inhale, you have the option to walk your gaze up to the ceiling and lift your chest for a gentle back bend. Take a moment to rest your head here, giving yourself the opportunity to drop your head into your hands so you feel supported. Gently release your hands and fold forward. And then bring your hips back for a half split. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lean your upper body to the right, opening the hip and feeling a stretch in that outer hip. And on your next inhale, come back to center. We're going to do this one more time. So on your next inhale, lift and open your leg. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come up, bring your leg back to center, and exhale, fold forwards. Walk yourself back into your low lunge, tuck your back toes, and step back into your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, come into your plank, and on your exhale, lower your knees to the ground, and then your chest and your chin to the earth for the salute with 8 limbs. And on your inhale, baby cobra, hug the elbows into the body, and exhale, bring your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Walk to the top of your mat. On your inhale, come for a halfway lift. And exhale, step your right leg back to repeat on your left side. On your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, interlace your hands and bring them behind your head. Feel how your head is supported and rested in your hands. Just taking a moment to be fully present here. Take one more inhale to open the chest. And on your exhale, fold forwards. Bring your hips back, lengthening your front leg for your half split. On your inhale, lift your spine and open your leg to the side, leaning your body to the side. Take one breath here. And inhale, lift and come back to center. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, lean the upper body to the left. And see how the stretch changes in your leg. Taking one breath here. And then inhale, lift. Come back to center and fold forwards. Walk yourself back into your low lunge. Tuck your back toes and step back into your downward facing dog. On your inhale, shift your weight forwards into your plank. On your exhale, lower your knees to the ground and then your chest and chin to the earth for a salute with 8 limbs. On your inhale, press the tops of your feet into the mat, lifting your chest for your cobra. And for your exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet, the back of the mat, and on your inhale come for a halfway lift, lengthening the spine, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute, and exhale, release the arms. Slowly walk to the top of your mat, feeling the mat under your feet. On your inhale, come for an upward salute, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward, and exhale, come to your 8 limb salute. Inhale, come for your baby cobra, lifting your chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lengthen and reach your right leg up to the sky. And on your exhale, hug your knee to your chest. Gently step your foot next to your right hand. And on your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Make sure your back leg is stretched and your heel is reaching to the back of the room. Feel free to have your hands at heart space. Or if you'd like, you can go for eagle arms, placing your right hand on top of your left, either having the backs of your hands facing each other or the palms if space allows. And on your inhale, come for a gentle back bend, lifting your chest and your gaze up. Just taking a breath here, keeping that back leg stretched. Exhale, come back to center, and inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, place your hands on the mat, step back into your plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward, and exhale, salute with 8 limbs. Inhale, baby cobra, and exhale, come back to your downward facing dog. For your left side, inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, and exhale, bring your knee to your chest, shifting your weight forwards. Gently step your foot next to your left hand, and on your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Make sure your front knee isn't bending over your front ankle. And again, feel free to have your hands at the heart space, or if you'd like, you can go for eagle arms, bringing your left arm over your right this time. And then inhale, come for an eagle arm back bend. Lifting the chest and keeping that back leg straight. Take one more inhale here, and exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach your arm up to the sky, and exhale, place your hands on the mat, step back into plank. Inhale, shift your weight forwards, and exhale, salute with 8 limbs. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest off the floor, and exhale, come to your downward facing dog. On your inhale, come high on your toes, bend your knees, and step or float to the front of your mat on the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, upward salute, and exhale, bring your hands to chest. Now we're going to come into our balancing chapter, beginning with tree pose. Place your left hand on your hip and shift your weight to your left leg. Place your right foot either on your thigh or on your shin. You can keep your hands at your hips, or if you'd like, you can bring them to heart space. On your next inhale, if you'd like, you can bring your arms up to the sky. Just taking a breath here, finding a point of focus for your gaze. And feel how with every inhale, you reach a little taller. And every exhale, you ground your foot into your mat. Just taking a moment here to feel present. Slowly bring your knee back to center and lower down for the other side. So place your left foot either on the inside of your thigh or your shin. And again, you can have your hands at your hips, at your heart space. Or if you'd like, with an inhale, you can reach your arms up to the sky. To make it extra challenging, you have the option to bring your gaze up to the sky, or maybe you'd like to sway your arms from side to side. Feel how your foot is grounding into the mat. Bring your knee back to the center and lower it down. Come to the top of your mat, and on your next inhale, upward salute. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step back into your plank. On your inhale, shift your weight forwards, and exhale, come into your last salute with 8 limbs of this practice. On your inhale, lift your chest for cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Step to the front of your mat, on the outer edges of the mat, outside of your hands, and come in Malasana squat, bringing your hands in front of your heart space. This is a nice hip opener and can also feel quite intense, but try to feel that feeling of ease. I'm going back to the front of my mat to show you, and gently lower yourself down onto the mat. Place your arms by your sides and slowly begin to lower yourself down, engaging your core. Go down as slow and controlled as you can until you find yourself on the mat. Now we're going to go for our inversions, a bridge. So place your feet hip width apart at a distance that you're still able to touch your ankles with your fingers. And pressing your feet firmly into the ground, begin to lift your pelvis up. You can have your arms by your side, or if it feels better, you can interlace your hands behind your back. See if by pushing your feet into the ground, you can lift your pelvis even higher up. Taking a few breaths here. Noticing how you feel. And then release your hands if they're interlaced and slowly come down. Now we're going to do a counter pose to neutralize the spine. So place your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees come to each other. You can place your right hand on your stomach and your left hand on your chest. Just take a moment to rest. For this next inversion, feel free to do the bridge as we just did, or if you'd like, you can do a shoulder stand, placing your hands at your lower back, lift your legs up to the sky, and flex your feet. Make sure that you don't have any pressure on your neck, and make sure to listen to your body, as this can be an intense pose and isn't made for everyone. Stay in this pose for as long as you like. When you're ready, you can slowly come out of the pose. Place the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop out to the sides. Again, you can place your right hand on your stomach and your left hand on your chest, or anywhere else you'd like. We're now going to go to our cooling down chapter. So let go of your Ujjayi breath and just let your breath come back to its natural rhythm, completely relaxing your body. With the help of your hands, bring your knees back together. Grab hold of the soles of your feet and bend your knees so your knees are pointing to your armpits for a happy baby pose. You can rock from side to side, stretch one leg at a time, or you can just find stillness. And slowly let go of your feet. Place your right ankle on your left upper thigh and grab a hold of your left leg, either behind the thigh or on its shin. Make sure that your feet are flexed to protect the knees. Try to direct your inhales to your right hip, and with every exhale, see if you can deepen the stretch slightly. Gently let go and let your leg twist over, and drop your knees to your left side, extending the arms to your sides and bringing your gaze, if space allows, to your right. Feel the twist in your spine and just completely surrender to the pose. If you find your mind wandering, just bring it back to your breath. Slowly untwist your legs and going for the other side. So bringing your left ankle on your upper thigh, hug your right knee into your chest, feeling the stretch in your left hip. Remembering to flex the ankles to protect the knees. embracing this slower pace as we're cooling down in our flow. Shift yourself slightly to the left side and let your knees fall to the right for a twist. And if space allows, you can bring your gaze to the left side. Both sides are different, so make sure to listen to your body and see what space is available on this side. Slowly untwist yourself. Take one last big stretch if you like, before we're coming into our final pose of this practice, Savasana. Placing your hands a little wider than the shoulders and your feet a little wider than your hips. Take one last big inhale and exhale through the mouth. Make sure you're in a position that is comfortable and can rest in for a while. And for the last few minutes, try to just let go. Start to deepen your breath, lengthening the inhales and the exhales. And just have a moment of complete acceptance here. And slowly begin to bring movement back in your body. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Maybe you want to move your head from side to side. Maybe you want to take one last big stretch, reaching your arms overhead. And when you're ready, roll over to your side. Keeping the eyes closed, come back to a seated position. Bring your hands to the chest. And to seal the theme of today's practice, I'd like to finish with a poem. So come and step into the present moment with open arms, and let it remind you that all along, a life worth living for is the one right before your eyes. It's been a pleasure guiding you through this practice today. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste.